Hi guys, good morning. It is now Friday, March 15th, and I said that if by Friday nothing had changed, I was gonna try to come back and do another one of my pregnancy tests. So again, that's why I'm talking quiet, so that other people in the house don't hear me. And if you hear screaming in the background like you did in the last video, let me assure you, no one is being murdered. My mother-in-law runs a daycare out of the house, so there are children downstairs that make noise. I do already have my pee in my pee cup, so I am going to dip this and we will get started. Okay guys, I will be back in 3 minutes. Okay, we do have like a little over a minute left before the timer goes off, but I have to distract myself, and I haven't looked at it. It is covered. I just originally looked to make sure that the dye was actually running across. The reason I did decide to go ahead and take one today, again, even though my period is not due for a while, like I said in the last one, due, even though that's not how it works for me. It is Friday night, and Friday nights is usually the night that my husband and I and his parents, so my in-laws, kind of usually go hang out in the garage, make a fire, drink beer, hang out, and they always say drink till it's pink. Well, in case I don't want to drink, the timer did just go off, so I guess it is time to look. Like, I want to say I'm really nervous just because I want it to be positive, but I have a feeling it's going to be negative. Throughout this entire 17-month process, we have not seen a single positive. Yeah, I'm just delaying looking at it. So bear with me here for a second, guys. Okay, so this is the test upon immediately looking at it. I don't see a second line, but of course, I'm gonna scrutinize the heck out of it. Sorry guys, I'm really close because I'm trying to look at it in the natural light from the window, so. Okay guys, well last time I said that I felt like it was negative, but that I could see like the tiniest shadow, and I had kept that first response from the day before because I swore there was a shadow. Well, I kept looking at it over the past 2 days and obsessing over it, and I ended up throwing both away completely because I was like, you know what, there's no point in stressing myself. On Friday I'll take a test, and by then my levels should have doubled, so if there is anything, I should be able to see a slightly, at least slightly more clear faint line, but this actually looks more non-existent than before. So I don't know, like, people keep telling me if you're looking for a very faint, don't use these, use first response, but first response is so much more expensive, and I feel like, especially now that I can't even see like the faintest hint of a line on here, like, why am I gonna try to use first response and hope that it gives me some super faint line? I don't know, like, I'm almost tempted to take that one Walmart Equate one that I had, because for some reason people keep saying like, oh, my first positives actually came up on that. I could see it on that better. But again, I feel like at this point, let's see, today is the 15th. So if we started with the 4th, so Today would be 12 DPO. And I know, again, people are going to be like, well, wait until your missed period. But then you also see people, I'm part of like TTC groups on Facebook and in my Glow app that I use to track my cycles, and people are always like, you should wait until your missed cycle to test. That's what doctors say. You should always wait until the first day of your missed period or whatever, because you could get inaccurate readings before that. Your hormones might not be right. That's going to be when you have the most HCG built up that you could actually tell in your body, which I get. But then you also see people who post in there and they're like, hey, I'm 20 DPO, blah, blah, blah. Like, I see a faint line. Does anybody else see it? Do I have line eyes? And then you have people commenting who are like, 20 DPO, you should have a blazing positive by now. And it's like, no, not everybody's body works that way. These are just the small things about trying to conceive that just kill me. Like, I don't think that all people realize. Like, when people are like, I got my positive at 7 DPO, and then people are like, you obviously calculated it wrong because implantation doesn't occur until 7 to 12 DPO. And I'm like, that's not true. Like, that's the average time, but you can implant earlier than that. I've seen it happen. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, yes, there are averages and typicals, but doesn't anybody realize by now that most women's bodies are not average or typical? And yes, I know I keep looking at this while I'm talking to you, but I just keep hoping that I'm gonna look and suddenly I'll be like, oh, guys, I see a line. I don't know why I think that's gonna happen, but yeah. So, I guess 12 DPO is gonna be a negative. Maybe I'll test again on Monday or Tuesday. Not thinking like, again, this isn't like, oh, my period is late. I just feel different. But who knows? Could be nothing. I could just be crazy. That's highly possible. This process makes you crazy. But anyways, yeah, I will come back when it's time to take another test. Or maybe I just won't test. I don't know. I'll let you guys know either way. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.